Hey, Michael, you still up?
I'm here.
I wasn't expecting that voice back, but okay, you can get back into character. Hey, Michael, you still up?
I'm here.
You remember Daddy? And,
Daddy was so hot.
so
Such a manly man.
oh God, when I used to see Daddy out there
I wish I could be Daddy.
wrangling them horses, Daddy. Oh my God, Michael, remember he was just a cowboy.
Cody, you're just like Daddy Cody.
Daddy Win. His name's Daddy Win.
Daddy Win.
Yeah, thank you. You know when I'd
I
see
know
him
I'm saying
out there.
you're just like Daddy, comma Cody.
Oh. I'd see him
After
out
you were
there.
on Special Forces, I just see you as such a manly man.
Thank you. Yeah. You know, and I remember
A
Grandma
real
Calma Janelle's
cowboy.
mom. Grandma Calma Janelle's mom. It's the first time she saw Win out there in the rain wrangling a
You should have
horse.
seen her pants. They were all wet.
And it wasn't from the rain.
It wasn't on the backside.
Oh my God. Listen to Cody talk about Grandpa Win.
Daddy.
Daddy Win.
And when he was angry, he was mean, but he was a hot man.
Oh,
Studly
God.
man. I'm like, okay.
So fucking
This is where Cody
hot.
gets his fucked up priorities.
So
Like, who cares if
fucking
he was a fucking asshole? He was a
Right.
man. He might have beat us, but he was a man.
Oh man.
You see him kick those horses?
Yeah. Remember when he used to yell at the wives, "Where's my fucking mac and cheese, bitch?
Give me my burrito, Grandma
Give me
Janelle.
Where's my breakfast burrito, bitch?" God, he was a man of all men.
That was a weird
was-
conversation.
So weird. Like Cody, I'm like, you're a little too into Daddy. You know?
Yes. Well, this is why Cody's view of what it takes to be a good husband and dad is so fucking skewed. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to give him grace for it.
No, God, no.
You should have learned by
please.
now.
There's only so long that you can use your
Sorry,
trauma as an
buddy.
excuse.
Yeah. Do the opposite of your parents.
Go
okay?
to therapy. Call up Nancy again. You know, we got to take care of stuff. But
Yeah.
wow.
What was their other therapist name?
Pat. Yeah.
Okay.
Pat.
He likes to call it Pat because she's got the hots for it.
Well, you know, Pat and Cody, they've kind of got the same masculine vibes
Buds.
going. Yeah, they're buds. Yeah.
Buds.
Caitlin, we recently had somebody talking shit about the podcast. And I was actually like, honestly, that's such a good recommendation for what it is.
Oh, okay.
They said that having to
Again,
listen.
why are you reading this stuff?
Well,
I tell
actually,
you
this
to
is your
stop.
fault. No, this is your
okay,
fault.
Okay.
You sent me it, and
Okay.
then I went through and read.
Okay.
So it's actually your fault.
Okay.
So thank you very much. And they said, yeah, after I had to listen to them recount Cody fingering Robyn for 3 minutes straight, I was done. They're disgusting.
You're right,
And I was
that
like,
is
that is like, honestly,
yeah.
like,
yeah, if you don't like that, then this is the wrong place.
if
And that's totally fine. Not your thing. There's
Right.
tamer podcasts out there.
if we had a book,
Mhm.
I would put that as like,
I recommend Mel Robbins, okay?
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want something more positive.
but I would put that on the cover of our book.
You're right.
You know, like I had to listen
Yeah.
to them recount 3 minutes of Cody fingering Robyn. And it's like, oh, yeah.
3 fingers only, you know?
Now you had to listen to us do 3 minutes of us, you know, Cody
Cody
crushing
and-
on his daddy.
Yeah. Daddy
Oh.
Cody, comma, win.
No, I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
Daddy, comma, Cody.
No.
Daddy win, comma, Cody.
No.
Okay, what
none
was
of-
it?
Daddy, comma, Cody.
Okay. Oh, I said that.
No, I know you said that in the beginning, and now you've said 10 different
I
versions
just
of that.
said that too bad.
I don't think so. All right, let's
All
get into
right.
this. Season 20, episode 4. You need to shut up. Who said that?
I don't know. We completely missed that.
Oh, I know. Christine said it to Janelle.
Oh, okay.
They're really trying to play up this grandma versus grandma.
I don't think there's trouble in paradise, do you?
I think there's trouble in paradise with Christine and David.
Oh, I know you
It's
said that.
no. There's more.
There's more.
There was a live that
Okay.
McKelty, I guess, did on her Patreon.
Okay.
On her Padronion.
Mhm.
And she had
And I'm just going to put this out there.
yeah.
McKelty's given the most tea of the family.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, let's give her a little shout out. Join her Patreon.
Yeah, guys, join McKelty's Patreon. Seriously.
She is doing the work.
Don't say how you found it though. Like, don't be like, oh,
No,
He's
but
doing
just go
something
give
here.
her a little
Give her some- yeah.
credit. She's not getting paid for the show, and she
No.
is earning her keep.
yes. I mean, she needs producer rights.
Yeah, and follow Tony on Instagram for some cute selfies.
Absolutely. So they had this live, Christine, on, and they were talking about
You know what it was?
What?
They said they were going to live watch Special Forces. And then at the end, they're like, thanks for watching this instead of Special Forces.
oh,
Yeah, it was like a petty move.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's so
yeah.
funny.
They never turned on Special Forces.
So But people were saying Christine seems irritated of David there too.
Okay.
Like it's just, this is why maybe you should date longer than 2 weeks before you get engaged.
Well, and what's funny, remember Janelle was like, or who was it? Someone said like Kody or David's kind of like Cody.
Yeah.
And I was like, his true colors are starting to show.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're all.
I think the problem here though isn't that he's like Kody. It's just that they both want to be the main character.
Yes.
And it doesn't
character
work.
energy.
Yeah. I thought he was like a backseat kind of guy, but he's not. He's taken over. He thinks he's funnier than everybody else.
Yes. He really wants to be up.
He's
on
always
stage.
got a joke.
So we start this episode off in good old Parowan. I went to look up the population of Parowan. Do we have 900 people here?
Probably.
Okay,
Should we look
give me a guess. Give me a guess. What do you think?
I'm gonna say 4,000.
Population of Parowan. 3,283.
I was so close.
That seems like more people. I think that was like our high school, but like that seems like more people than.
Can you imagine living in a town that small?
No
wonder she has to go to Salt Lake City for the speed dating.
Oh no, duh! But like to go to Gear Up Sporting Goods Bike Shop,
the new hot place in town.
It's popping here. It's hopping. Oh yeah,
I'm like kind of like the new hip hangout.
Like who's hanging out here, Mary? You? You and Zona and Jen and her brother husband. Like, I'm sorry.
It's like what was the old hangout, Lizzie's?
And when he said the RC part, I was like, this is reminding me of Steven Asante's brother's hobby shop. You know, really I was like the RC cars.
They have an interesting job history, those two.
Yes.
Jen and her brother husband.
Yep.
You know?
Exterminators.
It's like they're murder for hire bug control.
Yeah.
They have a RC and bike shop.
Yep.
She also moves states to run a B&B.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And also, it takes a lot to be Mary's yes man.
Oh,
you know,
that's whole
like
job
the
in
highest title
she doesn't get paid for.
Yeah.
So we go into the bike shop. Mary and Zona walk in. Jen's brother husband's like, "Hey, you hairy bitch," and Zona, you know, he's like, "Hey, beautiful." And she's like, "I know you're talking to Zona,
but it feels good to hear. I haven't heard it in a long time.
Feels real good. Maybe you could say it again while you rub my shoulders. You know, I'm just dying for some physical touch." Poor Zona's getting sick of the peanut butter.
I think she. Wow, that one was maybe too far.
Okay, I apologize. My apologies. My apologies to everybody. God, disgusting, you pig. You nasty.
You think
pig.
Mary's ever like, Sean, I just need a warm hug from a man?
Yes.
I know we're like buds. They're like siblings, but do you think she's just like, just close your eyes and give you a hug?
Yes, okay. I think so. And she like tries to maneuver his hand down her ass. I think so. I gotta say, you know, I know I've ripped on this before, and I know, you know, who am I to judge? But I mean, I will.
That's what this is for.
Sean's spiky hair is so disgusting. Like, who said
Sean seems like a nice guy, but like, come on, it's not the 90s. Like, we're done with spiky hair.
Yeah,
we're helping you out.
And you
can change it.
You haven't always lived in Parowan. No. I might give it to you if you're born and raised in Parowan. Like, you might not know
you're behind
better.
the times, right. But you lived in Vegas.
Right. Yeah.
Vegas is a big state.
Yeah, Vegas is not a state though.
They're not behind the times.
Vegas is a city.
Well, I know that, but I'm just saying, like, it's within a big state.
Isn't it so fun? I love how that I can like come on and be like, Vegas is a city, not a state, and it's like as if I didn't ask if Thai food came from Taiwan. You know, it's just such a fucking idiot. You know. Oh my god, so, the spiky hair is a lot, and then I was also looking like when Jen's in her confessionals.
Mm-hmm. Why? I can't believe she's getting a confessional with Meri.
I know.
They get a double.
They're lovers. Yeah. But I'm just like, I'm confused because how is it that like Jen dresses like she's 75?
Well, there's not a lot of options in Parowan.
You can shop online, actually. People can shop online and ship to Parowan.
You got to try it on.
And like, you don't have to get your clothes from the Piggly Wiggly, you know? Like, I was just like, that blouse. She's wearing the definition of a blouse. A blouse.
She raided Robyn Brown's closet.
She raided Grandma Alice's closet. Like, it was even worse than something Robyn wears. It was really so horrible. So update on Ron. Meri at this point has talked to Ron a couple of conversations. Really nice.
But she's also talking to a couple other people online. You know, I want to find Ron. I tried to look. By look, I mean I did like Ron, Sister Wives, Reddit.
Oh, okay. I did
nothing.
I did Ron Salt Lake.
Okay. Did you find anything?
No.
I think that's not his name. That's the problem.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Paid actor.
Yeah.
What we should do is look at like actor pages in Salt Lake City. Yes. Extras.
Craigslist, maybe. I bet he's on there.
Maybe put out an ad for something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to find Ron. I really need to know if he is an actor or not. I know that she's not really into him and it's not going to last.
No.
But was he maybe a little bit real? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know either.
So Jen really wants Meri to be a slut. She's like, girl, you got to hop up on some dick.
She's like Tony. She's like, try all the flavors. Girl.
All the flavors. All of them. Front to back, baby. Try them all. Get there.
Which we found out what Kelty did try other flavors because she had hickeys on her neck from a girl best friend. And
had a sleepover.
And Grandma Annie was like, you go, girl.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, and then that goes back to the Grandma Annie Meri affair theory. You know,
I don't think we said that on here.
Oh, we didn't say that on here. Oh, whoops. Yeah, there's a theory floating around. And by floating around, I mean like our group just made it up. But that Grandma Annie and Meri had some sort of
a fling back in the day.
A fling during the B&B days. They were doing a V&V in the B&B. If you get what I'm saying.
I love that.
Yeah.
Honestly, that would be like the best partner for Meri. So Grandma Annie's cool.
When we see some of the screenshots or whatever from Meri's dating app, I'm almost certain it's Match. Okay. I had to go. I looked online at different.
Do you pay for Match?
Yes. Okay. You pay for Match. But the core values was the thing that we could see. And I was like, that looks exactly like it looks on Match. A lot of it was blurred.
Match, I feel like, is one of the biggest ones. You know, like Coffee and Bagel or whatever Christine did, I have never heard of. Not that I know of any dating apps really, but I hear of Match a lot.
No, I think,
or eHarmony.
Yeah, no, I think the big ones are Match, eHarmony,
Tinder,
Grindr,
Bumble,
Plenty of Fish. You know, I think that's
got all the flavors.
All the flavors right there. So Meri's been talking to a guy in Denver, and Jen's like, "Okay, I'm good with that. I love Denver. I'd love to move to Denver. Like, sure, why don't I just pack up and move with you?" I thought this was interesting because
Leon lives in Denver.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
So I don't know because we don't really know if rumors are true or not that they speak or don't speak.
We had it somewhat confirmed.
Yeah,
they might speak, but they're not close. And anyone's going to be in the comments being, "That's not true." Well, we heard it from somebody who's closer than you are to the situation. So how about that? So we're swiping through different guys, and we get to this one guy, and Jen's like, "That guy looks like a villain who's pretending to be a good guy." I'm like, that is such a specific,
very specific,
and I appreciated that. Yeah. Like I got the vision.
And she said cartoon villain too.
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
Then we got another one, and she's like, "Oh, this one's kind of businessy." And Jen, whose husband has spiky hair and dresses like he's going to Warped Tour in 1996, she's like, "No, that's douchey. That's douchey." I'm like, your husband's bleach tips are douchey. You know, like Jen, calm it down.
Still doing the Backstreet Boys style.
Yes, because I want it that way.
I wonder if they made a trip to the Sphere.
Oh, probably. I hope so. Yeah. But that's a weird thing is like, I can't imagine. I know that Jen is not born and raised in Parowan, but she doesn't exist outside of Parowan. I know.
Parowan is her.
Like when they went to Brandy's house in Vegas, I was just like, she can't be here. She doesn't exist here.
I feel like they're like Parowan royalty.
Oh, for sure.
They own the bike shop, which is the new hot place in town. Yes. They kill all the bugs.
Which I'm like, okay.
They're on a TV show.
They didn't even have like a soda fountain or anything in there. Like, how are people hanging out at the bike shop?
I don't know.
I'm like, I didn't understand. Like, what are we doing at the bike shop? You know?
Can we go there and buy a bike?
Sure. A business expense.
Okay.
I imagine.
I just want to see what the cool hangout's about.
Right.
You know, I guess if we ever get to stay at the B&B, if it ever reopens.
And again, like cool hangout because we're gonna just opened and people came for the grand opening because there was nothing else to do in Parowan.
I don't know.
But like, how are we?
I've never heard of people just hanging out at a bike shop. I feel like you go there specifically.
Yeah. I think at minimum
to repair your bike or buy
a couple of like snacks people can buy and a soda fountain.
Yeah.
You know,
they need a vending machine.
A vending machine's not even a hangout. You know, a vending machine's more like
I didn't say a couch or anything. Chairs? Was there chairs?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe this is where her brother husband Sean practices his dances to Backstreet Boys. I don't know. Not entirely sure.
He doesn't strike me as a dancer.
Oh, well, the hair.
Maybe they do his hair there. They pull it through that cap.
So Meri is like, oh my God, this guy's like a little bit younger than me. I'm like,
Meri wants a teenage boyfriend.
Yes.
Like you cannot convince me otherwise. She wants like a 20-year-old.
She wants the gardener on Desperate Housewives. Jesse, was that his name? Yeah. She wants that. Like she
wants a fling with a younger man. That's her goal right now. And she keeps being like, I can't date younger, but I'm like, that's who you like to speed dating. But that's who you like here.
Meri doesn't realize that, like, how old is she? 50 something?
I think she's probably.
Okay, she's 50 something, but she has since she started on the show has looked at least 60 plus. At least 60 plus.
Also, her energy, like she doesn't strike me as
well. Her energy is she could date a 7th grader.
Well, yes, but
she
in a roundabout way, it's also
like... or whatever that woman's name is. You know, like that's where Meri could be with if we're going off of what age she acts. Mm-hmm. But I'm just like Meri.
She's like a 7th grader mixed with like a 70-year-old.
Looks like a 70-year-old. Talks like a 7th grader.
Her hair is getting less and less flippy outy and more straight and shorter.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really, but it's always sharp.
Yes, very sharp.
It is Lego hair.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say that she was very, what was the word Ron used?
What did he say?
I can't remember now. Wasn't dazzling.
She was
striking. Oh, yeah. So we get in this conversation about being a cougar, and Jen's like, I feel like it's like starting at 10 to 12 years, 15 years, you're like a cougar. And Meri's like, that young? I can go that young? Oh, wow. I don't know.
Like, okay.
I'm so excited about that.
She thinks she like deserves that. Like, she's like, I think I'm young and hip and like hot that I deserve like a 30-year-old.
Oh, I'm not going to say she thinks she deserves it because I think everyone deserves whatever. But I'm going to go with the fact that she thinks that she matches that. Yeah. You know, like she thinks that there are men out there who are younger who are like,
she should let someone else pick her matches. Because I feel like she has like such high standards for herself that she's not necessarily meeting herself. Do you know what I mean?
We get into it again.
Yeah.
Jen is like, so what, like, again, you want like 6'2"?
That's all. That's her only criteria.
Yeah, we're all tall.
And kind eyes.
And this guy doesn't smoke. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Like, Meri, just say you want a woman in your life. You want someone who's going to listen to you, who's going to communicate, who's going to go back. You got to
come up with more criteria than 6'2".
And I'm like, we just added 2 inches.
Yeah, I know. Last week it was 6 foot. And it was like, if they're even close to 6 foot, that's good enough.
Right.
Now it's
now
6'2".
We're 6'2", 6'4".
That's it. That's all she can come up with.
And doesn't smoke because she's not.
Like, how about someone who treats you better than Kody? Like, that never on her list is like personality things.
No.
Kind eyes and 6'2".
And, you know, he's got to know how to like do his hair and stuff. And like, even if it's like long and curly, as long as it's not like, oh my God, Jen.
Oh my God, Jen. Oh my God. Did I just like make fun of Kody? I didn't even realize. How did I say curly hair?
I miss him so much.
She just loves to call him out.
But it's like,
I know it's embarrassing because I hate that for her because, you know, he watches and he's like, she's still talking about me.
Oh, yeah. She still
like,
wants
Meri,
this.
let it go.
She still wants
We all know. We all hate Kody. We don't have to help.
No. But it just like the way to her and Jen are just like, oh my God, I can't believe what you
like you didn't know you were describing him.
I hate laughter.
Yeah.
You know, I never thought I would say that.
Plus, I'm like, Christine already did it. You know, she already said, like, I want opposite of Kody. I want bald.
But that's what she's saying.
Tattoos.
She's saying, I want Kody.
Yeah.
I want Kody when he can do his hair.
I know, but I'm saying Christine already did the petty funniness. It's like, Meri, just act. If you're going to be, you know, she's always like, I don't want to talk crap. I don't want to. But then it's like, you had your friends draw Kody in his dick.
Right. I love too when she was like, you know, I think that Kody is still a good person somewhere on the inside. Just hasn't shown it to me in a while.
I was really glad to see the preview for next week. Jen saying, when are we going to stop doing this? Yes. Just know he's an ass or dick or something, like she said. And she's like, you got to get that through your head. I'm like, thank you, Jen. She needs like someone to just yell at her.
Doing the coaching back and forth of like,
yeah, I know.
You know, you're not the boss of me, Kody.
I know. It's a lot, but
brush your fucking hair, Kody. How about that? How about that? And also, what pissed me off?
It did give me a little giggle.
Okay, a little bit, but the part that really killed me is that Jen said, "You are not the boss of me." And she said, say it back to me. Mm-hmm. And Meri says, you're not the boss of me. I'm like, bitch, can you listen? She said, you are not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me. I'm like, I'm sorry, but when you're at a concert and the person's like, I want you guys to get up on your feet and I want to say, "Ayo."
You don't say,
okay. You don't say like, okay. You know, like it doesn't work like that, Meri. It just is, she's stupid is what I'm trying to get at here. And it really bothers me. Now, one guy who comes up for Meri, he's wearing a beautiful Martha Stewart apron, says kiss the cock.
And Jen's like, that does not say kiss the cook, Meri. Oh, that does not. She's like, oh my
so
God,
naughty.
That's naughty. She's like, you have to like him. She's like, you have to like him for me.
I know. I'm like, Meri, get on a fucking dick fast, you know?
Yeah.
I still stand by the fact that I think Famous Amos had ED.
I think Meri was like, I want to wait for my true love, which I'll never find because it's still Kody.
No, it's still Jen. It's still Jen.
It's still Jen and Kody.
Yeah. Or maybe it's
I think
Hillary.
She didn't put out with him.
You don't think so?
No, I think she was like, I really think she was like, no, my morals are too high. Like she hasn't really dated or anything. I feel like but now I feel like she's like, okay, wait, that didn't work in that relationship.
Right.
Now I'm ready to hop on the dick.
Now I want to kiss the cock. Absolutely.
Yeah, but I feel like because that was her first like relationship after Kody, she was like, no, she was still in love with Kody when she was with Famous Amos.
I liked the editing here where it's they're like frozen on the kiss the cock, but we hear Meri and Jen be like, oh, he's got a nice smile. I'm like, oh yeah, he does. He's got a big old nice smile, nice hair, knows how to style his pubes. Love that for him. Oh my God. Oh God. Meri's like, okay, seriously, like these dating apps are stupid. Like, or most of the men on these dating apps are stupid. I'm like, most men in general are stupid to you because you're looking for a woman.
And most men in general are stupid.
That is true. That's very true. That is absolutely true. But also, Meri, like you're not going to find what you're looking for because
I also think her standards are way too high. Like,
Okay.
She's first looking if they're 6'2". If they don't meet that, then she's like, oh, well, do they have perfect eyes? Do they look like Kody? Do they have long curly hair they need to take care of?
Right.
It's like, you're not going to find what you want. You have to like, also, you're not the greatest thing in the world, Meri. Like, don't you think she thinks like, I am only having the best and like, you should want the best? But like,
I think that somebody needs
you're gonna have to match yourself.
Somebody needs to invite Meri over and invite her over to watch the L Word. And just see like maybe if this awakens
Hunting Wives, maybe.
Yeah, bring Meri over for Hunting Wives. That's a good one. Thank you. Yeah, bring her over for Hunting Wives and see like if
I imagine Jen was like, you gotta watch Hunting Wives because Jen's a little like hipper.
Yeah.
She's 70s.
She's a 70-year-old hip.
Yeah, like she lives in Parowan, but I feel like she is up with a little bit with what's happening on the internet.
Listen, Linda.
Yeah. It's a little late. She's just now starting Hunting Wives.
Yes.
And then she's telling Meri to watch it. Meri turns on. She's like, I can't believe you're watching this. She's such a prude.
We are, being a lesbian is a choice, and I'm choosing every day to not be a lesbian.
No, I feel like she's just like, I don't watch sex on TV.
Oh.
Yeah. She doesn't even, she's like, this is raunchy.
You don't think she watched? Okay. But is this Meri's front, or you believe she really doesn't like?
I believe she's really like that.
Oh, lame.
She's really boring.
So Robyn's like, oh God, I would never date through an app. I just like to steal women's husbands in their face. That's what I like to do. I can't imagine how to do that in an app. Yeah. Can you find anyone serious on there? Like, or is it just trying to find a hookup? A hookup, Robyn, you don't know what a hookup is. I don't need to think about Robyn hooking up.
No, and Robyn's like, Aurora, you can't get on the dating sites.
Aurora,
it's all hooking up.
You need to meet someone at the church. You gotta meet someone at the church. Now Christine talks about her experience with the dating apps, and she's like, on some of these sites, it was like I just kept running into these swingers.
She said it just like Whitney from Real House of
swingers, and or
people who wanted like
polygamy without the religion, basically.
She's like, I'm sorry, I'm strictly monogamous. And they're like, well, we could have had a lot of fun together.
I'm strictly monogamy. Okay.
Strictly dickly.
And Janelle once again is like, I'll never be on the apps. Nope.
She's like, you'll never catch me there. I'm like, because it's too much work to sign up, honestly.
Right. Yeah. Janelle's like, you want to manage this every day?
And she's like, I'm not paying for it. Are you kidding me?
Janelle's gonna end up on whatever the free ones
free
are.
site.
Craigslist.
She's getting like all
Craigslist
scams.
personal ads.
Is that like a meetup?
And then Kody's like, I mean, what? It's like reading a resume,
like how could you actually like meet someone and know their personality?
But part of their fake storyline this season is that he's potentially going to consider talking to this woman over email about.
Also, like Kody, it's more than you did. You met people and then married them so quickly you didn't even. And you're like, I didn't even like them. They begged to be in the family. When
Kody said that basically he wanted to fuck Grandma Bonnie, and that's why he married Meri. I was just like, oh God, Kody. He's like,
our parents were pulling me in. I love them so much. Meri was just whatever.
Can I tell you, this is like a fucked up theory I have, and I apologize, sip to Meri's parents. I feel like abducted in plain sight. Those parents were Meri's parents. Like they had some guy.
Kody was hooking up with the dad.
No, not Kody. But there was somebody else around, and like that dad was like hooking up with him. The mom was hooking up with him. Like I just kind of get that vibe when I look at the pictures.
The picture looked close. What was it, like a friend of the family or something?
Bonnie had so much hair.
Thick. I know. Meri better be careful.
I better be careful. I've been using the Hims.
Yeah, but we talk enough shit. We're both gonna be bald.
True. That is true.
Our karma's gone.
Yeah. But you know what? I've been seeing, I've been reading these articles on TikTok about there's now like these hair pieces that they put in on top so you can fix all that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like sews into the rest of your hair, but it like gets rid of the
like extensions, but on top?
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Does it look good?
Yeah.
It's like a
really
toupee?
Good. Really good. Really good. Mm-hmm. So Meri's got a couple of roles for when she's on the apps. If you like me first, if you match with me first, and then I match you back,
you have to start the conversation.
Okay,
you have to talk to me. I'm not gonna chase you.
I'm not interested in men. I mean, I'm not interested in chasing men. Okay, and she's talking to 6 guys right now. She's not a hussy.
Meri. That's a lot. She's like, but it's just so much work. I can only do like 5 minutes a day. I'm like, when you were talking to Samuel Jacob Jingleheimer
that was
Schmidt,
an all day event.
You love talking to random people on the internet.
Morning, noon, and night, baby. You were on your phone. I know she's lying about that.
She's on her phone all day. I feel like she never takes her eyes off of it. If we were to see like Meri's screen time thing on her phone, it's like 23 hours a day.
Yes. And absolutely.
She wakes up in the night and is like on her phone.
And I feel like what she's probably doing is she only has these 6 guys because she finds them, then tries to find their social. Like she's like, I'm not getting catfished again.
She's like betting them like crazy. She's like, Jen, I've got another one. They think they're their own PI team.
Yes. Jen's also opening a PI firm in
that's their next
Parowan, So I mean, Meri's like, I didn't really date much before Kody, so I don't really know what I want. But Cody's like, yeah. Grandma Bonnie and
she was so hot, and then there's
Grandpa Meri. I don't remember what Mary's dad's name was.
Grandpa Meri.
Grandpa Meri was. Oh, they were so fucking hot.
I do feel like he was like, I'd rather have a good family
than
a good wife.
Family.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they were great.
So good.
Don't you think sometimes people do that though?
What?
I feel like sometimes they date people and like, I don't really like them that much, but I've really gotten attached to their family, so I'll just stay.
Is that why you chose to stay with me?
Yeah.
You're like,
like your family.
I like the family.
No, but I feel like I've seen people do that before.
Oh,
for
sure.
Oh, I feel like you like that family.
I think especially too if they don't like their own family.
Yeah.
Then it's like,
oh well,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
They're part of a package deal that's pretty good.
Now Meri says that she thinks that Kody is covering something up. Meri knows something. Meri knows something.
Yes.
I'm telling you right here. This was a Taylor Swift Easter egg.
She'll never out it though.
No. But she knows.
And Cody's real lucky that Meri's the only one who knows this.
Yes.
Because Christine would be shouting it from the rooftops.
Oh yeah. And I don't know. I'm not saying he's gay. I'm saying like maybe he's a sex addict. Maybe he's a porn addict. Maybe he's a gambler. Maybe he's likes to be pegged by Meri.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was a gambler.
I know, but like
he loves to spend
already
money.
Spending all of our money.
I know.
How much money do we have left to gamble?
I don't know.
God, it's a lot, So I don't know what he's trying to cover up, but Meri knows, and she's not going to say it. But even though he hasn't been nice to me for
Jen
years.
Knows?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
right.
I do believe that.
Okay.
But she's sworn to secrecy. They did a blood pact or whatever it's called. Blood sisters. Yeah, they did that. But it was with their tampons before they went into menopause.
That was really gross.
Sorry, again, 3 minutes of Kody fingering Robyn. My apologies. All right, let's go to Kody and Robyn's house where we're paying homage to the prairie dogs.
Yeah, we get a big shot of a prairie dog. I'm like, did they get that on Coyote Pass or is that stock image?
I'm sure it was stock footage, but I want to believe like
they got one.
We're doing a full circle here. We started Coyote Pass with knowing that there was a bunch of prairie dog herpes going around.
Yeah.
And we're ending being like, the prairie dogs are seeing us out. The prairie dogs
got lucky that they did not have to live with the Browns.
Like people were worried about the Browns getting infected by the prairie dogs. I'm like, I was worried about the prairie dogs being infected by the Browns,
Have you noticed? I'm assuming confessionals are filmed more recently.
Yes.
Once post move.
Yeah.
Robyn and Kody, maybe it's a lighting change, whatever. They're getting a little color back.
Well, Kody, I think, is after special forces. He's been in the sun.
Yes. And he looks skinny. Like his face looks
gaunt.
Yeah. But I feel like they moved from the mold and they're starting to get a little life back.
I know, but people are saying that now they back to a cinder mine or whatever.
Yeah, they're gonna be like asthma.
Lungs?
Yeah.
Okay. Asthma.
Of course they moved from one like place to another.
Right.
Where they didn't do any research and it's probably gonna be bad resale value. And apparently like their whole backyard's gonna be covered in like thin red dust.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, good news about Coyote Pass. Mm-hmm. There's still nothing happening on it. No. It is a land of forgotten dreams. You cannot go there and try and start a dream. You know, you really can't. So that's been fun. So Janelle's like, I haven't heard officially from anybody, but I've read on social media that they got a new house with a big ass fucking mortgage.
Can you imagine being these ex-wives
and who are owed money,
and are like, and like how Christine found out on her live, it's like, how do I not know they're moving?
Right.
Like, and they're finding out like after. Like just us regulars.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I think that's so crazy.
And then Janelle's like, I'm hoping.
Janelle was like on the MLS.
Oh.
She's like, she was a realtor. Do you think she still has access?
No.
Okay.
No,
well,
I don't think she's kept
she
up
probably
her
has. She
licensure.
has a friend that's a realtor.
Mona Reiki.
No, she has an actual friend that's a realtor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
one of her Flagstaff ones. I think she's going to be in the New Orleans episode.
Oh, she's from Flagstaff? She goes all the way to
Janelle
New
has like
Orleans?
2 friends from Flagstaff that she hangs out with all the time.
Weird.
Which is weird because they felt like she never got out to meet people.
Right. Same. But Janelle's like, this is either a really good thing because he's going to be motivated to get some cash and get it out of Coyote Pass, or he's going to become fucking greedy and he's going to try and stiff us over.
Like, or he's going to be like, I need more money for my house so you don't get it, the even share.
So Kody's younger brother, 19 years, 8 months apart, Michael's here to help him move. I just thought to myself, when I'm watching these people pack up, I'm like, I feel like we are cosplaying moving. Like, it felt like, I'm like, this is a lot of saran wrap on stuff that I'm like, just throw it in the bag. You're moving like not that far away.
Did they move in like later in the episode when they're saying goodbye to the house? Did they buy this house furnished?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, even the thing that Kody put his vitamins on was already there.
Okay. Unless they had moved their stuff. No, I don't feel like they'd have that much stuff to move in.
No, I don't feel like it.
Well, anyways, they're taking that couch it
Full
had seen
parts.
better days.
Yeah. But I mean, now they've got 8,000 square feet.
You're right.
You know, this could be Dayton's.
True.
You know,
Guest
like
house.
it's just, yeah.
I loved him saran wrapping the remotes to each one.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That's what he was doing. He wasn't saran wrapping the couch. He was doing you mean the
remotes?
Yeah,
like,
to recline.
I thought you meant the TV remotes.
don't
want to lose these.
Don't want to lose these. No, that would have been smart because we probably would lose.
That would have been us. But
no, he was doing the recliner remote.
No, Robyn, she's all the way at the front door and she's walking in, and Kody's all the way in the back of the house, and she's like, "Oh, is that you that smells?" I'm telling you right now, he has stopped wearing deodorant. 100%. He does not wear deodorant anymore.
He's like, it's bad for your testosterone.
Yeah, bad for your testicles.
Something you read on the Manosphere. How bad did he smell for her to get hit in the face when she walked in the door?
She's like, oh god.
She's like, is that you? I'm like, oh my god, how bad does he stink?
He's like,
did anyone report back from special forces that he smelled?
Not that I've heard yet, but I'm sure they all smelled.
Okay, true.
It's probably tough, but he's like, I'm peacocking for Robyn. I like peacock.
It's like I wouldn't do that for anybody else.
Your stink? That's a peacock?
When he said, what he liked that smell? My stink. I
didn't know that when we are watching TV and I'm ripping ass, that's like me peacocking for you. Like, oh yeah, baby, you like that? Yeah. No,
it was so gross.
It's really gross.
So gross.
It's really gross.
He's like flexing. He's like, you like that?
I like that he was
pheromones?
like,
is it turning you on? I'm like, ew, it sounds like it smells really bad.
You smell those pheromones?
And then Michael's like, it's me too. I also reek.
It's like,
gross.
Okay, Michael, get out of here. I feel like he was like, pull back that foreskin and smell that schmegma, baby. I bet you like that. Oh, like a stank. You're going to love when you see the skirts in my underwear. Oh, I got a couple of skid marks in there for you.
It was the only time I appreciated Robyn when she was like, I'm not going to give into this.
Robyn did not move a fucking thing in this house.
No.
She's just like got a broom and she's like randomly swiping. Just swirping. I'm swirping away. Just swirping.
I imagine that house was disgusting when they moved out.
Well, when they leave, when they walk out the door, there is a full thing of drywall that's been patched and not painted.
Yeah.
My God. Was that Ariola trying to get out? She was like biting at the walls.
I heard somewhere, where did I hear this? That they had like so many repairs to do. Oh, because people were talking about
there's extra scenes.
Yeah, because Kody was like, there's bonus scenes. And he was like, we got this house sold in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So apparently it sold in, like, they got the offer in 2 weeks, but then they had so much stuff to fix. It took like a month to fix things. And I'm like, yeah, and what about the mold? I hope they got that cleared up.
No.
Also, watch it, like being the new owners watching this back, I would be like, I hope you gutted the whole thing because this is full of bad luck.
Yeah.
Bad juju and mold.
You got to bring in the sage immediately.
And a hazmat team. Yes. Something's not right. Robyn had no life to her.
No.
Yeah.
No, she really didn't.
This place is not good.
So, Kody and Robyn, we've not been lovers. We've been battle buddies. because we've been just moving. I'm like, this is what it's like when you don't have a fucking job.
I know.
Like, you're like, we had to move, and it was just like, we've been
and
battled.
You know, they hired movers. We saw them move like one table.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm like, and again, you also have 3 able-bodied adults with you who could be helping move, but are not because they're like have no upper body strength. You know, I feel like Brianna like had to bring a note to school saying she couldn't wear a backpack.
She's getting so weak from the mold. I feel like
her and Salmon. Salmonella. I was going to decide if I was going to call him Saul or Salmonella. Salamander. Her and that salamander kid.
I feel like Brianna, though, I'm like, are you okay? I feel like she's turning into her mother.
Yeah.
She has no energy left.
At the very end of the episode,
get her to the doctor.
I was like, that's Robyn. Yeah. That's a little mini fucking Robyn. So what better way to do this than to just get that stink on?
You want to come smell me?
Come over here. Smell my balls.
Gross.
Pure vinegar here. Pure vinegar in my balls.
Ew.
I'm like, God, Kody. And then just hearing him be like, that stank. You like that stank? Oh, you like that stinky smell? You like that stinky smell?
He's
you
so
like
gross.
when daddy does a little poo-poo in his panties? You like that? Come change my poo-poo. I'm like, Kody. It's too much. That wasn't me.
That was
no. That wasn't me. That was Kody. Because I'm like, now I'm having a different vision for what their sex life is like.
Okay.
It's not so much. It's not hospice play. It's baby play. Like Cody's in a diaper.
He's like, you stinky mommy. I did a stinky.
Yeah, and the stinky. I gotta see the stink.
Can you wipe my ass?
And then Robyn has to be the worst. The one that Robyn hates the most is when she has to be a horse and he's Daddy Wins. He's just riding her around their room, just like both of them butt naked,
whipping her,
and
such a manly man.
And she's like, "Nah."
He's like, do a more convincing nay.
Nah.
He's like, get into it.
Come on, hurry up, Robyn.
He's like, can you braid your hair and put an extension in it so it's like a long mane?
He puts a tail on her tailbone. Oh my God. Wow. That's all too far. That's too far. So anyways, if you like that stanky smell, feel free to get Cody's cologne now at all participating Kohl's.
He's flirting around.
But Robyn's like, yeah, I don't like the peacocking.
Yeah.
Not for me. And she doesn't like the PDA.
She doesn't like having to be comfortable with the PDA.
She's like, I just like I happen to get comfortable with the PDA. I'm happen to get comfortable with PDA.
When Kody said, you know what I want? Like, I want her to slap my ass in a shopping mall. I was like, that's not far off. You love a shopping mall.
Things.
You love a shopping mall.
Like his ass and a shopping mall. Oh yeah.
Like, I want to be balls deep in David Yurman and have her just touch my ass.
Oh yeah. Wouldn't that just be so fucking hot?
And Robyn's like, I'm not gonna slap your ass.
I guess I'm having to slap his ass like he's having to slap my ass when I'm the horse. When I have to play Black Beauty.
I've seen a lot of people saying that they think Robyn is like annoyed by Kody, but I don't think so. I think she loves it.
Really?
Yeah. Do you think she's annoyed?
I mean,
I feel like she's loving being the only wife.
Here's the thing is, I feel like Robyn loved the idea of polygamy because she was like, I know that there's always going to be a wife that he hates more. And he's getting angry. Like I can get him angry at the other wives.
Yeah, I think she liked polygamy because she liked being the favorite wife.
Yeah, everyone's like, she didn't like polygamy. I'm like, no, she did. She loved being favorite wife.
She loved it. She didn't want to participate with anyone else or help anyone else. But she loved being up on a pedestal.
Yes, and now pedestal.
What is it?
Pedestal.
Pedestal.
She's up on that pedestal and sitting up on her pedestal. And I think now she's like, fuck, like when he gets mad, I can't send him over to Christine's to go yell at her.
Yeah, true. Well, and I think she's like, there's no one else here that I'm the only one. I'm not the favorite anymore because I'm the only one.
Right. And now I have to fulfill all those needs, which means I now have to peg him like Meri did.
Like, I don't want to cook. Christine was the cooking wife.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Cook and stuff.
I just feel like she's like, I won. He's all mine.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maybe so.
I feel like she's kind of happy.
So Michael's talking to Kody. He's like, dude, why are you moving? Like, what's going on? And Cody's like, COVID. COVID happened here.
COVID and breakups. The breakups of my family.
I mean, but mostly COVID. It was tough. I mean, that just scarred me.
That 99-degree fever.
Oh my!
I could never look at my bedroom the same.
But in his confessionals, Kody says to the camera, you haven't seen jack of what happened.
What does that mean?
I think what he's trying to say is, I want to trick you because I want you to think I'm the victim, but you haven't even gotten to see everything. So that's how he's doing it. Yeah. Because I'm like, why wouldn't you have told us before what was happening? We haven't seen jack of it. What was it?
Yeah. You're never one to shy away from telling us what you hated from everyone.
Right.
You know?
I thought that
I don't feel like there's anything else. He's such a liar.
But he's got emotional trauma. He's got emotional trauma from his daddy Win. He's got emotional trauma from Christine. Not Meri, though. He didn't really care about that one. That was fine.
He's like, oh, I forgot about her.
So Michael's like, Kody, at one point you were the coolest polygamish I knew.
Like, I want to do polygamy because of you. I thought you had it all, baby.
Now you're not. And then Cody's like, well, I'm not a polygamist at all. I feel like Kody was like, I'm still the coolest person, dude. No, I'm not even a polygamist. So like, I can't even be the coolest. But if I was a polygamist, I'd still be the coolest, you know? Sorry if you hear a child screaming. I don't know what's going on out there, but he's
having fun.
Having a good time out there.
And then he says, like, plural marriage is hard. We faked it all the time. I was always faking
We were always like,
I'm happy.
We're happy. I'm so happy. Again, like he's on, like it's very intense.
He's so out there. Like it's almost like is he doing cocaine?
It's what it seems like. And also when Michael was getting that coffee, Michael looked like he was also having a little bit
I know, I was like, did you guys get into a little something together?
Yeah. I don't know, but I was like, I don't know if they
his eyes were like bugging out.
They accidentally put cocaine instead of sugar in their coffee or what, but
or is it like is he doing like a bunch of pre-workout or something?
You know what they did have?
He had so much Element.
Yes, that's what I was looking up.
Yeah,
I was like, what is that? It's Element, and they had like big boxes of them, like
tons of it. I'm like,
and I think they got lemon flavor.
I was like, it's not that you need electrolytes, it's that you need to get away from the mold.
Yes, the electrolytes can only do so much. That little bit of salt water is only going to do so much for you, buddy. You know, but I'm like, who gets lemon? I know that he loves his lemon water.
Lemons.
I know, but I'm just like, oh God, if someone came to me and they were like, hey, you're about to die of dehydration. Here is lemon water electrolytes. I'm going to say, tell my family I love them. And let everyone, and do not give the Lexus to anybody who doesn't deserve it. And then I'm out. I don't want lemon. Oh, disgusting. It's just like that. That's disgusting. No, thank you. No, not interested.
It's not my first choice, but I don't know.
No,
it's not that bad.
No, it is. It really is. And they buy so many. So,
well, I feel like they're trying to figure out what the heck's wrong with them. And I'm like, it's something deeper than electrolytes, you guys.
Yeah.
They're like, we have no energy. I don't know why we have no energy.
The only one who is staying alive is Areola.
Yeah.
And that's probably because she's probably running on those corn dogs.
Yeah.
You know, like nothing can fight inside the body with the corn dogs, you know? I know that we believe those are Solomon's, but
he's the corn dog guy.
Yeah, those corn dogs are killing him. But this is where Kody starts talking about like, oh God,
Daddy Win, don't you think he was just the greatest?
Oh,
I just wanted to be just like Dad because he was so cool and hot and
abusive,
manly and abusive. I loved that.
God, I love.
He was such an asshole. I love that. That's what I tried to model in my marriage.
Yeah, you know, most people want to be better than their parents. I wanted to be worse. I wanted to be even worse than him. God. And Grandma, Janelle's mom was so horny for him when she saw him over there. He bent me over and he's beating my ass for talking back to him. And she was like, that's a real man.
And they did say that he had 3 wives. They never say
the first time in history of the show, I think, that they've said 3 wives. Because even in Cody's confessional, he's like, you know, my dad had
wives,
like he has this like pause there, and then with
because the other one doesn't want to be
whatever her name may be.
Don't remember. I know we knew it, but I don't remember anymore.
It was in his obit.
Yeah.
But he had 3 wives. We never talk about the other one.
We only see Grandma Janelle and Grandma
Sip,
Janelle's mom.
Grandma Janelle, Grandma Janelle's mom, and then there's also Grandma Daddy Win's other mistress. Yeah, and we don't. I think she's still alive.
Yeah.
So her and Grandma Janelle could still be scissoring.
I think they're still buddies.
Yeah, but Cheryl's gone.
Sip
to Cheryl.
Cheryl was cool. Yeah.
Michael said that he's, you know, been open to polygamy. I'm like, I'm pretty sure when we watched the show back and you guys had that boys weekend with everybody, he was like, I would never do polygamy.
I know, I think so too.
But he's like, no, I've seen enough polygamists fail now that
he's like, no, I'm not going to.
I've
always been thinking I might, but nah, not now.
Kody also, he's got to move because, you know, he's got to drive past Coyote Pass. Like Cody Pass. Do you just say that? Like, I guarantee.
I think they call it Cody Pass.
Him and him and the Robyn family.
Yep, him
they
and the
all call
Robins.
it Cody Pass. Oh, let's go and ride our quads on Cody Pass.
He's like, this is Cody Pass. Everything the light touches, that's ours.
Oh yeah, I love that.
He's like, you know, I always have to see that. I have to drive past Christine's house all the time. I'm like, well, you didn't seem to care that you had to drive past Christine's house all the time when she lived there and your kids were there.
Right.
When you never stopped in to see them.
When Jezebel was rehabbing from her spinal surgery, you're like, oh, maybe I can take it back way.
Floor it past their house.
They always hear just this big truck fly past their house. Like, oh, there goes Dad
there
again.
He is.
You know,
they're like, Dad. He's like, oh.
So he's talking to Michael, and he's like, I hate Christine so much. I don't even want to say her name, but it's hard because, like, I wish I could forget that she existed, but of course, I have to still fucking interact with her stupid kids. And Michael's like, those are your stupid kids. He's like, well, no. I want to interact with our kids. I
loved that call out because he keeps saying that.
But also,
he keeps saying Janelle's kids, Christine's kids. I'm like, your kids are their kids, like your kids.
What he said, though, was, I still have to interact with her kids. Not I want to. Then when he came back to fix, he's like, no, I mean, I want to interact with her kids or our kids.
He was like, Michael, why'd you make me look bad?
Yeah, I feel like what he did is he tried to re-say the line again. Yeah. And he was like, well,
he's like, they'll cut it.
Tim will fix that for me. And they're like, Tim's
gone, buddy.
Tim's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was trying to.
The monkey's gone. It's just the puddle.
Yeah, just a puddle. Yeah, monkey's out. Peace out.
Monkey's out.
I was trying to think of a version of Goodbye Earl that would be Goodbye Tim.
Goodbye Tim.
Because Tim had to die.
Tim's still with us.
Yes, no, he didn't die.
He's just not with Puddle Monkey.
Yes, he's not with Puddle.
He's not with Puddle. He's
just a lone. He's a lone monkeying around.
Monkey left. Puddle's here with a new crew.
Yeah. So unfortunately, but it's like, nope, he doesn't have your back anymore. So now we're gonna see you say that. Her kids.
Yeah.
I don't, and then I have to fucking talk to her. I mean, I want to so badly hang out with Trudy.
Yes. Can't wait. I want to hear McKelty's take on that.
Oh yeah. That will be interesting. Yeah. Because it's like, I just
can't imagine being one of his kids watching this show. Like, I honestly hope they don't watch it because it's sad. But he's so fucked up.
It's not even the fact that, like, he just doesn't even love his kids anymore. Because it's like, oh, well, I feel like there's a kind of, we could all be like, well, listen, Dad's just an asshole and he doesn't care for any
but it's like he loves Robyn's kids.
He loves
and
those
his kids with Robyn.
Kids. Yeah. And that's it.
Yeah.
And so it's like, he has it in him.
And it's like, I don't think he's the greatest dad in the world to them, but he's like taking them to school every day. Like, he's involved with them.
Yeah.
And it's like, you are not involved with the other kids at all. You won't even call them up.
No. I think it's because Robyn does the Black Beauty play.
I guess.
She sounds more like a sheep.
But I did like it. And he's like, I don't even want to say her name. But he's like, but I don't want her to be petty with me, but we're petty with her. I'm like,
I love that he's like,
you make no sense.
This is hypocritical because me and Robyn are definitely bitter, but Christine needs to stop being such a bitter housewife bitch.
I'm like, you honestly, like, Christine is petty and she is bitter, but you're worse.
Yeah.
It's
just, it was a lot. But I just hearing him say, her
Christine
kids
and David are going to get a kick out of that one.
Wow.
Yeah. On their Sunday night rewatch.
But Kody's like, listen, he's like, I think that I stirred up some drama putting Robyn in this house because, the wives couldn't stand that. I wanted to make sure that Robyn was safely kept.
She needed $1 million home to be safely kept.
I think she could have been safely kept in any home.
Janelle was safely kept in a student apartment. You didn't care about that.
Janelle was safely kept on her fucking no electricity in an RV without running water.
Yeah, and you never checked in to make sure no one murdered her.
Nope. Nope. She was just out there.
I'm like, what did you think was going to happen when none of the other wives had anything close to what Robyn was getting?
Yeah.
Like, I feel, and to be like, well, it's hard to find places to buy or rent.
Yeah.
Like, this was a good move. It's like, no, it's not. You don't need that.
Can you lower your microphone? Yeah. Sorry. I just was, there you go. It like got up higher, or maybe you started sitting lower.
Maybe.
I don't really know.
I'm slouching.
Maybe.
This show does that to you.
I'm having to sit up straight and stuff. It's just like too much, Kody. All right, let's go to Christine and David's house.
All the Robyn talks making me slope down.
Got my slopes on. Christine and David's house. Peyton's over, just helping himself to some chicken pot pie and a jelly sandwich.
He is the kind of, I know it's his mom's house, but he is the kind of person that walks in and just goes straight to your fridge.
I have a theory, though.
Also, did you see him just like, he can get you anything you want to see on top of the fridge.
Oh.
He like towers over the top of the fridge. I'm like, imagine just looking
at the top of
down
the fridge.
At the fridge.
Yeah, that'd
at the
be
top
wild.
Of the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would always see what's in the back.
Right.
I have a theory though. Is it possible that Peyton moved in for a little bit? Because he said to his mom, he's like, are you gonna miss having me here? Are you sick of having me here? Or something along those lines.
Oh.
And I was like, did he like maybe his lease ran out?
Oh, maybe.
And he was still finishing up his stuff with the National Guard. And he's like, can I just stay with you for a while?
I could see that happening. You know? Yeah. Yeah. And they were like,
and that's why he's already inside.
We're glad to see it go.
Going straight to the fridge, you know, and helping himself to that chicken pot pie.
Yeah. And then a piece of the end piece of toast, like the heel with some jam on it. With the chicken
heel?
pot
I thought
pie?
we called it the knee. Is it the heel?
I think we call it the heel.
Oh, okay.
The knee.
The knee, the heel.
The knee.
Whatever it is.
Can you imagine eating a piece of a heel? First of all, with jam on it, with a chicken pot pie.
No, and
it's a gross combo.
When Christine said that's the best chicken pot pie I've ever made, I'm like, God, you're so white. You know, like you're so white. This looks disgusting. I'm like, it's so runny. It's so like it doesn't look crispy at all. Like the bread part is just like white. It's just gross.
She should have just bought it from Costco. They've got a great one.
They got a great one. You know, just go to Costco and do that. So I also love too that Peyton's like bare minimum. He's like, she's bringing down her laundry and he's like, you want help with that? Or are you cool if I just like sit here and scarf down? She's like, no, just see.
It's fine. It's fine.
Also watching her fold her laundry.
Also, we saw Robyn in the midst of the move with like tons of laundry that she was folding. And I'm like, just at this point, just throw it in the baskets and move it. Like, why are we folding all this laundry right now?
She wasn't doing anything.
Why is it the time to fold laundry? We're moving.
She loves a dilly dally.
Yeah,
she's like, well, I was so busy.
She's like, the dolly clothes need to be folded.
Yes.
Yeah.
So watching Christine fold I'm like, some of those things she just would fold in half. I'm like, that's not a full fold. That's not a full fold.
Full fold.
That's not a full fold. You know, like you gotta flip it again. There needs to be I feel like every fold has at least 2 folds in it. I've never seen someone take.
What about a pair of little kid shorts? That's just a one fold to me.
I'm talking towels and stuff like that. No, clothes are different. You can fold a shirt once, and that's fine.
Okay.
You should hang a shirt, but I'm not gonna get into that. You know, but she takes a wash rag and she just flips it in half like a fucking tortilla or like a hot dog bun and just left it. And I was like, Christine,
one more fold on that.
One more, like
we need a double fold.
We need like a hamburger now, you know, hot dog to hamburger.
No hot dog folds.
No, I'm just like, well, there are things that can be a hot dog fold, but like it gets there because it's so big.
Not a washcloth.
Not something this little. This little needed to go square. It couldn't just hang out like this. I was very alarmed by that. Also, it was interesting watching her walk down the stairs. It's one of those things that you don't pay attention to, but watching people walk downstairs. Do you remember when her and Janelle rented that house in Flagstaff and we saw Janelle walking down the stairs and we were like, oh, what an interesting
we also saw Janelle walking down the stairs at Josephine's, remember?
Oh yes.
And she was taking it like 1 foot at a time real slow.
Yes, it's just interesting to watch people. Like Christine bounces down the stairs.
Yeah.
But it seems
she's got good knees still.
But it also seems like she's bouncing because she doesn't have balance.
Okay.
You know, like it's a bounce, but it's
an unsteady balance.
Yes, it's
like
very scary.
Might fall.
Yes, very scary. Yeah. So now what I love so much about this is we just moved McKelty across the country.
Full storyline. Everybody came.
And Peyton, she's like, so you got all your shit packed, ready to go?
No one's gonna help you.
Nope. Nope. I didn't even offer to put any of your shit in the car.
No.
Your pocket pussy. Nope.
He's like, all I needed was my bed frame and my mattress, and I'm ready to go.
And my pocket pussy.
And what am I trying to say? I perfectly measured that it will fit in this little U-Haul that I'll haul behind my truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the bed of his truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, wow.
He's like, no help needed.
No help.
I've got it independent.
Christine's like, I can't believe he's moving to North Carolina. It's rubbish.
It's rubbish.
Rubbish.
What does everyone see about North Carolina?
It's rubbish.
I don't like it.
It's not even.
It's rubbish.
It's rubbish. I'm like, oh my God. Now, here's where this gets tough. And I'm going to do the best I can with this. Okay. But we get into talking about Garrison and why Peyton wants to move.
Peyton's like, there's nothing for me here. Like, I want to be around family. I want to be around people who are like, I feel like he wanted to be around like Janelle and Maddie and stuff because they have like an essence of Garrison.
Yeah,
right?
I think
like,
so.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's like, there's nothing left for me here. I finished my military contract. I just don't want to be here. I've lost a part of myself and my best friend, and I want to go be by people who I feel like will help kind of keep his.
I also feel like he likes Janelle better.
Oh, I think so too. I think so.
He's
too.
like, I need to go be with my mom. I mean, you're my mom too, but my other mom.
So it was very sad.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Very emotional. Yeah. And I felt for him.
Yeah.
Now that being said, okay, I said that. I just want to be clear. Yeah. When he talks about the reason why he's moving to North Carolina, how Maddie enticed him.
She's like, you could be close to all of us, but also I've got Christian friends at my church, some girls.
Women.
Don't say it twice. I'll be there.
I was just
They're going to hook me up with some girls.
Feels a little overcompensating, you know?
Also, I don't think his like 19-year-old girlfriend that he met was from Maddie.
No, I don't. I was also like, Maddie, you do that to your friends.
Right? I'm like, Maddie's like, never mind. I don't really want my friends to date you.
No, definitely not. No.
Just kidding. That's not going to work out.
Yeah. Apparently. So listen, it was a very emotional scene.
Yeah.
But there was a couple takeaways.
Yeah.
One, that chicken pot pie was disgusting. Two, who eats the hell of the bread?
The hell with jam with a chicken pot pie?
Disgusting.
Ew.
And then, you know, he's just wanting to go to North Carolina to get some Christian
He comes
puss.
on way too strong. He needs to like calm it down about the ladies.
Yes. Oh, I feel like he's one of those.
I feel like he would be like, we should get married tomorrow. And it's like, I just met you yesterday.
I feel like he goes on one Tinder date and then he's like, I love you so much. I can't wait to see you till tomorrow.
And he's sending like so much, like I don't believe he's like degrading or anything, but he's like, I'm obsessed with you. Like it's almost, it's like too much lovey-dovey. And they're like, whoa, we just went on one date. And he's like, I literally want to spend the rest of my days with you.
That he has taken
he thinks he's a romantic
Costco Gold Star membership and taken pictures of rings and sent it to girls and been like, I'm looking at rings right now. Yeah. And she's like, dude, I met you last week. Yeah. You know, and he's like, I love you. He needs to calm it down. Also, we've got to move away from the mohawk. Yeah. We really do. Bud, if you're listening.
You and Sean, Jen's brother husband, need to just
hair intervention.
Yes.
You guys need to go to Angie K's salon and have her husband, you know, help you out because it's pretty bad. So
we need to move into this era, you know.
Yes. When Christine and David go for their little walk.
And she's wearing that awful leather jacket. I hate that jacket.
It's so ugly.
It looks like a couch, a grandma's couch in leather.
She's bitching because she keeps getting mail that has brown on it. She's like, I've changed my name so many times. We get into the stupidest storyline ever about how David wants to be called Morte.
I was feeling like, did I miss something? Like, why are we here? I thought I
was smoking weed during this part. Like, it just felt so
I was just like, why are we here? Why are we talking about David wanting to be called some name she doesn't even know?
And then they're like, what does it mean? Death?
Yeah, I was like, this makes no sense.
No. I just, it felt... I was like, who put this together?
I feel like this was like David thinking he's so funny again. And then it's like, we don't need it.
On the walk, we find out that Christine's like, you know, I'm really missing my children. And he's like, you know. And she's like, I'm even missing McKelty. I'm like, that's tough, you know.
She's like, I must be a bad mom.
I even kind of somewhat miss Antonio. You know, and then we find out that her and Janelle haven't been talking much, but that's not true
because they usually talk business, and Janelle's just working on Tata Farms.
Right? Like, she's been talking.
She's not out of the Plexus biz.
We talk business, and then we talk business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, business. Again, I'm going back to Christine's filing cabinet. She's pulling it out. She's getting her gel pens. You know, she's filling out her stuff.
I have to do business today, David.
Yes. That's what I feel like she's doing. So Christine's like, I feel like a bad mom. I feel like everyone's picking Janelle over me. And David's like, yeah, okay, well, you know, you're getting kind of competitive, aren't you? I like that. I like it being competitive.
He's like, I like that. Yeah, talk more about that. How you want to be better than Janelle.
Talk about being competitive.
She's like, competition's good. It is competition. I like competition.
Competition's competition. You know, good competition is good. It's good. It is good. David, Kody.
I'm like, what Janelle didn't tell you, Christine, is that she is not really working on Tata Farms because it's taking too long to get the permits, and she is doing life coaching. She just didn't want you to step on her toes.
Here's my question.
Okay.
Do we feel like so we know that Janelle's higher up in Plexus than Christine.
Yeah.
But do we feel like Janelle started slacking off because she's got a big downline? So it's like, what do I need to do?
Yeah.
And Christine was still hustling, and Christine was getting pissed that like Janelle, she's like, why isn't Janelle working as hard as I am? And she gets to go on the cruises.
Christine posts so much more about Plexus and like trying to get people in than Janelle does.
Well, she's got her chapter 2 life coaching.
Yes,
which we've seen some of the clips.
Yeah. What was it? $400 a month?
Something like that.
Something she would never pay.
No.
Yeah.
No. And again, I don't know.
I'd be interested to hear her advice.
You know what? maybe it's a business expense. Maybe I sign up and I'm just like, hey, here's my doll.
Yeah.
You know,
you're like, so I've got this podcast.
I've got this podcast about this family and, you know, I'm always talking about them and stuff. And then people keep saying that if I talk about the one husband and wife fingering each other for 3 minutes, that I'm disgusting, you know, or I'm creepy, you know, it's like, I don't understand, you know, like what?
Help me out here. She's like, what?
She's like, oh, that's tough, you know?
That might be worth the $400 just to hear her advice.
Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that's what we do. All right, let's go to North Carolina where it is.
No, I feel like Janelle was like, I don't want Christine to do this. So she didn't tell her really. She's because I think she's always been the life coach, but she wasn't hustling it. Yeah. And I feel like she was like, I want to go in that direction, but I don't want Christine to copy me and do it too. So she kept it on the DL.
Okay. I know that I said these people need to take businesses that have little overhead. Yeah. But like, you also need a business that people will invest in. So, Janelle, I don't think the life coaching is it for $400 a month.
People signed up for the free spiel, but they're not going to.
They did the thing to get the free stay at the timeshare, but they're not investing. They're not buying a timeshare. No. And I just like go back to the shirts. Yeah. Janelle'sBlouses.com. You know, like that's where we need to be. Janelle says, is that what it is?
Such easy money for her.
So easy. And honestly, she could have.
We could help her with quotes from the show, you know?
I think that if she had reached out and was like, hey, does any fan want to help me with designing these? They would be like, in a heartbeat. Yeah. Can I talk to you while I do it? And they're like, yeah, you can listen to me fart while you do it. You know, sure. Come on over. And it's just like, she's just so dumb. Yeah. Okay. North Carolina, Christmas time. So we're going to go cut down our own Christmas tree at the property. Maddie's like, yeah, it's really fucking cool. Like, I'm pregnant. I've got a 2-year-old.
Like, I don't want to be out here.
I got gas. I got heartburn. I'm like, got a fart, you know, like, oh, cool. I guess.
I'm looking around. I'm like, none of these look like Christmas trees.
No. When we found our final Christmas tree, I was like, that looks like if a Christmas tree and a palm tree had sex.
Nah, it was not Christmassy at all.
I was like, that doesn't look right. But Janelle's excited. She's like, we don't have to pay for a tree this year.
I know. She's like, it's free. And then when they cut it down too, I was like, there's no way that's fitting in their house. But they put it out front.
Thank God. Because Janelle picks out like a 30-foot tree. I'm like, Maddie doesn't have high ceilings.
I did like the story we got in between this, though, of Meri saying that, like, you know, one time when we were younger, we went to go pick out our own tree. And I was like, Kody, it's going to fall in the car. And he's like, no, it's not. No, it's not, Meri. No, it's not.
I know what I'm doing.
And then we cut to him and he's like, you know, Meri was telling me that. I'm like, Dad, it'll be fine. He's like, then it falls on the car. I'm like, I love that story. I wish we would have had it on camera.
Oh. That was, I feel like that was pre-show.
Yeah, I know.
But he was driving a truck.
That's so Kody's life, you know?
Yes.
People telling him he's going to do something wrong, and then he's like, I'm going to do it anyway and fail. Yeah. Much like his wife's life story.
Now, whoever is editing this show, I'm going to let you know right now, you're an asshole. You're a piece of shit. You're a fucking dick, because how dare you take the shot of the property in North Carolina and put it in a side by side with Coyote Pass, letting us know that basically it's the same thing over again.
Right.
That was dirty. Yeah. That was dirt. Don't do. Honestly, I'd rather you show the clip of Janelle walking potato and potato down the street. You know, Anna and Irvi or whatever. Mootsy and Tootsie.
Jack and Jill
down the street, then doing that again. Don't ever.
I was like, at least Janelle's property has trees.
Right.
You know, it doesn't have a pond with no water.
Right.
And we know in present day, Maddie's house is up.
Yes.
It doesn't have siding on it, but it has walls.
Right. Which is, I mean, that's pretty big.
That's a lot more than Coyote Pass has. Or should I say Kody Pass?
Kody Pass. Yes. I'm like, don't ever compare Kody Pass to Tata Farms.
But they did say, you know, they're like, how's Tata Farms going? And Janelle's like, we were hoping we'd be planted this time, but we would have had to do it 2 months ago, and we still don't have permits. So they're out a whole season of planting, which has got to be a bummer when you were counting on it.
I love, though, that she was like, we were going to be already up and running this fall. I'm like,
I was like, that was a little...
Janelle.
That was a little...
2 months ago, you were supposed to have been getting the permit. You thought in 2 months you were going to clear this land, start
jumping
planting,
the gun a bit, you know?
Get stuff growing, and open Tata Farms. You're smoking crack. Yeah. Because, I mean, it's going to be Christmas again coming up here pretty soon, and we don't have...
We should know that us, you know, the Browns take a while to get things done.
Right.
You know?
I mean, we
even
don't expect
without Kody, it's a dilly-dally.
We don't expect them to get it done on time, but to be like, we're missing this whole fall season, really putting a dent in our wallets.
Maddie's like, we even like rushed it. I'm like, yeah, but what'd you rush it? Like 2 weeks before you needed it? Like, we should have been doing this a long time ago.
Oh,
I know that things take a while, but I also don't think you should have probably known it was going to take that long.
I mean, again, I want everyone to understand, like, we are hypocrites, because if this was us, we still wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, we'd be like, yeah, that'll be our plan, and then we never get to it.
Never in a million years.
Yeah.
So Caleb cuts down the tree. We get the timber. Everyone's so excited. You know who was so excited watching that thing? What's it called? A chainsaw?
Yeah.
Rev up?
Who?
Avalon.
Yeah.
Toyota Avalon was like, oh, I want one of those. I want to chop my brother's
That's what
up.
I want for Christmas.
She was like,
can I use that to cut my hair off?
Can I use that to cut dad's hair off? You know, that's what I'm going to need is a fucking chainsaw to get that stuff off.
Like a star if she could cut off Tony's hair.
In his sleep.
Just take scissors to it, girl. You've already done it to your hair several times.
Let's do a GoFundMe, you know, for Toyota Avalon.
For scissors.
Yes.
For a pair of sharp scissors.
And, you know, somewhere to live after she gets kicked out. Because I think both McKelty and Tony will be upset about that. So Janelle's like, you know, this year it's going to be hard because it's our first Christmas without Garrison. It's, you know, there's lots of good things happening this year. There's lots of new beginnings.
There's like new beginnings with Tata Farms and all that, even though we didn't get anything planted. We still got a free tree. So that's good. But
Maddie's having another baby. McKelty's here. Peyton's here. Like, we've got family here. But it's still going to be sad. And I'm like, oh.
It's really sad.
To think about, like, Janelle, especially, I think too, I feel like Janelle has the support of her kids, but I feel like Janelle got the most fucked over by Kody.
She really did.
Because I feel like Christine was angry, you know. Meri, you were pathetic. You should have left a long time ago. But I feel like Janelle was kind of like, listen, I know that he's not great, but also Janelle was the one, like, all the time. Like, Meri was living in a big old house with an elevator.
Yes.
Like,
Meri took advantage of the family money or had her own money or whatever. Janelle, I feel like, was constantly like, I don't want to take from the family pot because I want to build on Coyote Pass.
Right.
And she never got that. Yeah, like, she was the only one who was being a team player and never got anything in return.
Okay, so back home, McKelty's all gussied up. She's got her hair curled.
I know. It's like,
she's got her makeup on. She had cut her hair, and I didn't remember her having this short of hair.
Yeah. And then just randomly, she's like, so I read Joe Darker's book.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. She's
I'm
like, it was
telling
cute.
you right now.
Yeah.
The Darkers are getting their own show.
You think so?
Why else are we doing this?
Oh. I don't know if people are interested in polygamy anymore.
Oh, I think they are.
Oh.
Why? We have Seeking Sister Wife. We have Brother Husbands. Like, all those shows. The Darkers are getting their own show. Gotcha. I'm betting it right now.
Oh. I wouldn't have guessed
Why
that.
else would we have done a whole thing with them? Why were we showing their pictures? Why are we, like, introducing them so randomly?
Oh, wow. I wasn't picking up on that.
No? Like, what? We got a lot of, it's not just like, you know, Joe Darger, they made it work. Like, we spent a lot of time on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like they're getting their own show.
And then Maddie's like, it was cute because what? He actually loved all his wives?
I loved that. Can't wait for Kody to hear that one.
Wow. Yikes. So Janelle's like, you know, everyone keeps saying polygamy doesn't work, but like Joe Darger made it work. He was so controlling that those women never had a choice to do anything.
The fact that they all think that, like, they have this dream relationship and polygamy.
First, he married sisters.
Yeah, they're like, it works because the sisters just obey him. Like, and they're sisters so they don't fight. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I love the flashback of them on the beach with the Dargers, and Janelle's like got her tongue out watching Joe kiss his wife. She's like,
right. I'm like, it might work and his wives might be okay with it, but they live a totally different life. Like, they're very, like, they do whatever he says. They're very submissive. Like, that's how it works for them. Where I'm like, Janelle, Christine, you guys are too strong of women to just listen and obey Kody all the time.
Here's what actually happened, though, is I think that Kody didn't start out that way.
Yeah.
And then he tried to become Joe Darger, and they were like, fuck this.
Yeah, they were like, no, you're not telling us what to do.
Right.
We're like, there's nothing wrong with that if that's what Joe Darger's wives want to do. Like, you know, that's the role they want to play.
Nothing wrong with it.
But I think these ladies have a lot more backbone.
I think so, yeah.
And Cody's like, I'm the head of this household. They're like, fuck, no, you're not. We run this show. That's why they didn't like that, like, you're the wheel and we're the spokes reference. Because they're like, or whatever that was.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we run the show. You're just...
You're just a little pretty boy. Yeah. You're our pool boy, bitch.
Where Joe's like, I am in charge. He's like the whistling and they're lining up. You know?
I forgot how big Joe Darger got in 2020. When they did that flashback, I was like, big boy. Woo! he turned into big boy, you know?
I was too focused on the picture where they're all in like lime green and pink and their scarves.
That was really cute.
This is a really cute picture.
I like that. Now, Kody said that Joe did good because all of his wife were homogenous. And I looked up homogenous.
Yeah.
I spoke homogenous into my phone. I was like trying to get a spelling for homogenous to see what that meant. And I don't think it's a word. No.
I feel like it meant that they are like
a word
in harmony.
Like genius, which is like kind of like similar, same like-minded is what he could be saying, but like homogenous, I don't know if that was a word.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard it before. I just took it to because he went on to say they were all related. I took it like they're all in harmony because they're all from the same family. You know,
there's nothing better than getting sisters,
right? He's like, it's easy. It's one family.
I already know
sisters fight, but they make up. You know,
I already understand their they look
their
daddy
the same
issues. So it's like I know how to take advantage of them.
Yeah,
it's perfect. You know. That tall one, I didn't know her daddy. to learn her daddy issues, you know. But now, once Vicky and Val came in, you know,
does he still have all 3 wives?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, Joe Darger is. Those women are not allowed. They're not allowed to leave.
You're right.
They're doing great.
Didn't he like tell them what to eat or something?
Yeah.
I remember that?
Well, I feel like they were very strict with like their diet.
Yeah. Okay.
Stuff like that.
Well, I can't wait for their show. We'll recap that as well.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little more scared of him though than Kody.
Digging the Dargers.
Digging in with the Dargers.
Something like that.
You're welcome, Chelsea. You can use that one.
You know what? Actually, I feel like when you first said it, I was like, I don't know, but now I'm into it. Now I'm like, let's do this.
Right?
Hell yeah, get the Dargers back.
I don't know. It just seemed like a long package of them. If we're not doing something with them, at least a special or something, right?
Okay.
We showed their family pictures.
Now here's where Christine has thrown the best dig I have ever heard her do. And she's like, you know, there are architects and there are firemen. Joe Darger, he's an architect. He built stuff. You know, he had a foundation. It was great. He had a plan. He was awesome. He's perfect. And then there's firefighters like Kody, where they're just constantly going to run around and put out fires. The only thing that she could have said that would have been better is if she said that Kody and Robyn were like arsonists.
Yeah, I was going to say the only thing is Kody will be like, yeah, I am hot like a fireman.
Oh, yeah. He heard it as a full compliment.
He'll flip it somehow into being like, oh, yeah, I'm hot. She's saying it because I got my 6-pack abs back.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like those hot firemen.
It was tough to see that Cody's in good shape on special forces.
I know. Someone took a screen grab and there's a 6-pack there. There really is.
I know. I was telling you, I don't know if it's like the hair going into spots.
I don't know. But he didn't have it when he was telling them he had it.
No.
It comes and goes, okay, Kody? You don't have it all the time.
No, and when we first met you, we know you didn't have that. All right. So do you feel like there were hard feelings between Christine and Janelle, and Christine not being invited to go cut down the tree? Because I feel like she was like, maybe next time I'll be invited.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like Christine is going to be like, because how she was saying, like, I just feel like I must be a bad mom. And I'm like, oh, don't play that guilt trip. Like, Peyton's reasons were valid. Like, he wanted to be close to people who were close to Garrison. And not that Christine's not, but like maybe just felt like him or something like that. And for her to be like, it was kind of like that whole like, oh, sorry, I'm such a terrible mom. I'm like, okay, Christine, you know you're a good mom.
Right.
Now you're in your more selfish era that you earned because you took care of these kids and Janelle's kids and Meri's kid, like all the time. But now they want to be with Janelle. Like, they didn't get to be with Janelle when they were younger, really. She was busy.
Well, I don't necessarily. I think Christine's just annoying. I think you're putting a little too much on it. I think she's just fucking annoying. I think that you know, North Carolina is in the top 50 states to be in for chess. You know, like Kody, Tony had opportunities. You know, huge opportunities. He's in somewhere in the top 50. You know, top 50 states to be playing chess. North Carolina's on that list.
You're right.
You know, it's not number one like St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah,
Misery. You know,
misery.
Isn't that interesting? Misery and chess, like that goes together. It really does. So they put the tree up, and Peyton doesn't understand the Charlie Brown reference. He's like, no, that tree's bad. I'm like, no, like that's where we're all at now. Like everyone's like, oh no, I want a Charlie Brown Christmas tree because it's cool, it's different, it's not trying so hard. He's like, that tree sucked, and it's like, Peyton, get with the times. Get with the times. We're now celebrating in 2025. Okay, we're canceling fat trees, and we are lifting skinny trees, skinny, frail trees.
We're doing trees on Ozempic. Okay.
Yes. Everyone's on the Ozempic, including the fucking Christmas trees. All right.
I love Janelle being like, you know, she's going on and about how this is like so special because it's from their place and they might not have grown stuff this year, but they have this tree. And then she's like, yeah, it looks fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
She's like, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in this tree, but it's a symbol.
It's okay.
It's a symbol.
It's all right.
You know, I'm like, oh God, it did look really bad. Also,
I thought it was kind of cute because it looked so shitty.
When Caleb says, he's like, this isn't redneck at all. And Maddie says, are you being serious right now? I'm like, why? This family isn't good at joking. It's the same way like Kody is. Like when Michael said like, you were the coolest polygamist I know. He's like, I'm not even a polygamist anymore. I'm like, you're missing the point of like the joke. And I'm like I feel like this family's very literal.
Yeah.
And it really bothers me.
Yeah.
And I don't think they'd like me for a lot of reasons, mostly the show, but I don't think they would like me because I don't feel like I'm ever direct with what I'm
they don't
saying.
like sarcasm.
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't float well there.
No, it really doesn't.
So we end the episode at Kody and Robyn's house. Robyn is sporting a crop top.
I like screamed. I'm like, is she wearing a crop top with a tank top under it?
A black tank top underneath. I'm like,
she's feeling her only wife status.
Oh yeah.
She's like, I'm going to be, forget the Cole's blouse. I'm wearing a crop top. Are you now rating your kids' closets?
I'm showing my midriff with a tank top.
I'm like, that's a new Mormon look.
And also, I mean,
we used to do the long sleeves under tank. Now we're doing a crop top with a tank under. I like the switch.
We are like, it is full winter. Everyone's in like winter jackets and she has her crop top on. Again, with the tank under. But still, like,
and her hat. Love her hats.
Every time I see Robyn in a hat,
I know.
I actually ejaculate.
She's not a hat girl. She shouldn't wear one.
No,
I hate it.
She should not. She really should not. So,
and that's coming from one non-hat girl to another. Put them down, Robyn.
Ariola, again, she must have, I don't know if she got hand-me-downs from Trudy or what, but she is on another duster.
She loves a duster.
She's a duster girl. Lisa Rinna's #1 fan. Yeah. Ariella Brown. Mm-hmm. She's on QVC constantly. I look like
my sister Trudy, who I never see. Right. They're like, it's Truly, honey, not Trudy.
Also, somebody in our comments was like, isn't it Truly, not Trudy? I'm like,
again, you're like the Brown family. The you don't understand the sarcasm.
You didn't understand that.
We know everybody's names.
Same thing. Like I do another podcast called Reality Court, and I constantly on there act as though I'm an attorney, but it's very sarcastic. And people are like, how the fuck is he an attorney? I'm like, that's the point. Like I'm stupid as fuck.
I'm
like I couldn't be an
attorney. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic.
But
gotta pick up on the sarcasm, but it's okay if you don't. You know, you don't need to comment.
Right.
We obviously know her name is Truly.
So Cody's like, oh, Brianna, how are you feeling? She's like, oh,
she crouched down.
I don't know. I'm trying to muster up some tears, but I can't. I'm like so happy to have such a bigger house now, and we're so rich. I can't. Like, I'm just so upset. I'm like, I don't even know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. You know.
I can't wait to tell my friends. Like, we have like an 8,000 square foot house
that backs up to a cinder mine, and then I love it. I'll probably get asthma from. You know.
Robyn's like, perfect. More reason to keep them all home. They're gonna need inhalers and breathing treatments.
Oh, she can't wait.
It's gonna turn. It's not just going to be making them like babies. It's going to be turning into Munchausen by proxy.
Oh, yeah. Robyn gets wet thinking about getting a nebulizer.
Yeah. She's like, I guess your asthma. You got to stay home.
Yep. Also, a Woa and those fucking flower jeans.
She loves those flared jeans, so she can't get away from them.
Every time we've seen her, she is in those jeans.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, please, like, let's give them a rest. You know, we have really worn these jeans to no end. And I know your mom loves to shop.
Yeah.
You've got 8 million different Christian themed blouses.
Yeah. From your Etsy shops.
Golly. Yeah. You know,
I know.
How many, it's like
when you tell Aurora and Brianna, like, we'll take you shopping anywhere. Like, do they say they want to go to Lane Bryant?
Yes.
Or Coldwater Creek?
Yep.
Okay.
Ann Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Ann Taylor Loft. Is that what it's called? But
Talbot's, Chico's.
Yeah.
Like,
Chico's.
I feel like they're not saying like places that kids shop. They're like, what? No.
What's
Abercrombie?
Abercrombie.
Yeah, I don't want to go there. What? No. Urban Outfitters? Are you kidding me?
Gross.
All they have is like trash.
Here's the other thing too. It's like when a Woa wears all of her Christian graphic tees, they're all the ugliest like Hanes Husky Fit t-shirt. Like they're never like a good cut or anything. It's always just like
they're like a unisex.
It's like something you would get at a walk.
Yes.
You know, like
not a concert tee. It's not even as good as a concert tee.
Like it is a walk shirt.
Yeah.
Like
it's like a fundraiser shirt.
Yes. Like, I paid $100 to be here.
And I get a free shirt.
I get a free shirt and it's itchy and disgusting and it can smell the like Goodwill on it, you know, because it's going to go to Goodwill next. Yeah. Like that's what these shirts are.
It's always sad when you're at Goodwill and you see like a fundraiser shirt and you're like, well, that sucks. You know, people thought like, oh, we're going to get this. And now it's like this random person's face is all over Goodwill and care enough about your walk to keep your t-shirt.
Does anyone else find it just wild? Kody is more upset about losing this house than he is losing his family. Yeah. Like he's like, God, it's gonna be so hard to leave. Like we're doing a prayer circle, we're crying, we're doing all this stuff, and I'm like,
but then he's like, I'm so glad to finally have like the Christmases and holidays I want. I'm like, without your family still.
Well,
we're just in a different house.
He says that without the toxic stuff, and I'm like, the toxic stuff was your family. Is that what you're saying? Like, you're so excited to not have the fucking toxic family around.
Like, I'm so excited we don't have to actually do a pity invite this year. It's just us. But like, Meri won't be around.
When Christine was leaving and Kody and the Robyn Brown family was forced to be there, they stood on opposite sides of the backyard. They just all stood there like, this is stupid. And then here we are, like, we're just leaving a house. It's just a fucking house. Like,
and it's full of bad memories. Apparently, we have to leave because we hate it so much.
Right? And he's just like, gosh, it's just like so emotional. And Robyn,
like, this is where I really became favorite wife.
I did my own goodbye.
Me and the dollies.
Me and the dollies, we did a sand circle. And we made sure that Christine is never happy. We did that. We did a seance, and
we left Christine's voodoo doll here.
Thank you to whoever it was who created the imagery of Robyn's dollies all picking up a table.
That
1, 2, 3, lift.
I loved that.
If you don't know what we're talking about the Facebook group. So sorry if you're not there. You aren't as cool as us. We get this flashback of them all going into the house for the first time, and Robyn's pretending to be
fully
like,
furnished.
Are you sure we need this place? Oh.
Are you sure? $1 million seems like actually we could have done more.
Could have snuck a little bit more out of them. And then we get a Woa walking into their bathroom, and she's like, dude, this sink is so cool. Like, this is the only show where in 2 seasons we have talked about 2 different sinks, like as a storyline.
That is the ugliest sink I've ever seen.
The rock sink is so fucking ugly.
Sink. It's so bad.
But
terrible. They loved it, and Robyn's like, oh, wish we could replace it with a amethyst rock.
Oh yeah. Oh, she wanted that back, but whatever. Like, had to leave it.
This isn't as expensive as I wanted.
We had Savannah last year, like, the sink is deep
sink. Yeah.
Check out that sink is pretty deep, and now we've got a wall being like,
sinks are like the missing character of this.
Sinks are like, this is the thing that brings the Browns together. It's a good sink, you know.
Like
we love a sink.
Like sink lasagna. Janelle is making.
Janelle, a cat. This family lives in the sink. They really is, you know.
I remember they talked about like, well, it looks like a foot bath sink.
Yes, there's so many sinks in this show. There
because
really
it's a sinking ship.
The sinking ship that is Sister Wives.
That was beautiful poetry.
That really was. You're Shakespearean right now. Wow.
You know, it's deep, just like Savannah's sink.
So we end with another family prayer circle.
When did they bring back the prayers? I feel like Kody's been gone from those for a long time.
Well,
now we're back because God wanted us to have this bigger house.
Yes. God wanted us to be near the cinder mine. God wanted us to be closer for a Wawa to get to church, you know?
Yep.
I just
3 minutes closer.
Oh my God. So they walk out.
You see all the drywall repair.
It's like looks so bad. Areola, she's finally starting to pick up on the Robyn. She slowly drags her hand across the wall, like, oh, I'm gonna miss this place and all the memories it holds. But I can't wait to play hide and seek at my new house. I'm so excited to go play hide and seek at my new house.
I can't wait to tell my friends in 2nd grade that like this house is so big and it's expensive, and we paid almost $2 million.
And those kids are gonna be like, yeah, you had to move because you're too fucking tall for your other house. You know,
you had to get higher ceilings.
We gotta get into the bullion. We gotta get into the bullion. All right, that's what we gotta do. Oh my God. So we go outside. They all get into Robyn's car, but at the end of the driveway is all their other cars. So it's like we just did that for a leave, and then it's like, all right, Brianna, get in your Subaru.
I love seeing that just because I'm like, what was the point? Like, it wasn't that dramatic to have them all get in the car together.
We could have all just.
But walked. I love that they have planned that out. They're like, okay, park all the cars down there,
right?
And then we'll do a fake goodbye, all leaving in the Armada, and then you can all get in your own cars.
Yeah. Even like you could have just walked down the driveway.
I know.
We didn't need to be so. Like,
I don't know why I like it. I just like it when I know it's set up.
Right. Well, I'm just like, I imagine Brianna like getting in the car, and then the driver's gonna.
They're like, no seatbelts.
Pop back out. Yeah, it's like
sit in here.
Okay. And there were several cars down there, so I'm like, obviously, Brianna, Awoa, Areola probably drove a couple. You know? Solomon couldn't.
Yeah, no.
He has this.
Can't get behind the wheel. He needs a
Solomon's still in a booster seat.
That's he's still rear facing.
His long legs
are like up in his face. Like he's gonna knee himself, and it's gonna cause more damage than like a little bump.
Oh God! Listen, guys, this has been fun.
Next week we're getting a preview. The preview for next week. We are meeting Aurora's boyfriend. I never thought that they would do this on the show, but they're hoping for more seasons.
Oh my God! Honestly, I'm so glad we're seeing more of Robyn's kids because they're like low hanging.
Can you imagine if like next season we get Aurora having a wedding?
No,
I would love that. The content from that would be great. You know,
that'd be amazing. But you went on a little deep dive.
I did.
You found him.
It wasn't hard. They said his name.
Okay, well, we don't need to get into that. But you said he seems
way too normal for her.
Right.
Very outdoorsy. Like does a lot of like climbing and dirt bikes and fishing and tent sleeping. And I'm like, she seems like she doesn't even leave the house. So this seems like an odd pairing, but okay.
I'll be curious to see if she goes from being a church girl to a cowgirl.
Well, he's a church guy.
Oh, okay.
But he's a cowboy.
Is she
gonna get back on the horse?
Do they have any pictures together where she's in cowgirl boots?
Oh, I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Probably.
I imagine somewhere
she was in a cowgirl hat.
Okay.
He's also like military or something.
Military alumni.
He's got the outfit.
I am going to put this out there. I'm envisioning a picture of her in like a sundress, but it's got like sleeves, and then she's got a small like jean jacket over it and cowboy boots. It's somewhere in there.
Okay.
It's got to be in there.
I screenshot a few of the pictures just because I wasn't sure if he'd go private.
Okay.
And I feel like she was in almost she's in a cowboy hat. He's in his military wear.
Okay.
With the little hat.
Okay.
She's in like a kind of.
What do we call those? Is this like berets?
It kind of like a beret.
Okay.
She's in a cowgirl hat and kind of a sundress with cowgirl boots.
Let me see. No, but she needs the jacket.
She doesn't have a jacket. This looks warm.
There's a jean jacket.
People are in tank tops behind her.
Did she possibly take her jean jacket off? She wore it inside when she was cold for the ceremony.
I don't know. They also have like a picture where he's like holding up his cowboy hat in front of their faces, like they're kissing behind it.
But
in Kody and Robyn's house, I'm like, who took that, Robyn?
Yes.
She's like, let's do a photo.
At that height, it could have been Areola, but
true.
Also, I don't believe they've kissed.
You don't think so?
Her first kiss is for the Lord.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like Lydia Plath, you think?
Yeah. Yes. She's so
into
that way.
That?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I can't imagine them kissing.
Okay.
Also, next week when she's telling Robyn, she's like, so he asked me to be his girlfriend.
And then she's all giddy, like running to the door.
I said yes.
He's coming over.
I feel like she was like, Mom, is it okay if I have a boyfriend?
I love it. I can't wait for next week. I can't wait to see the introduction of the fam, and I can't wait to see Kody and Robyn moved into their house. I want to see all their ugly furniture in it.
I'm imagining them like Arola being like, hey, Mom, he's coming over today. Would it be cool if he fingered me? Like, she got to get permission for it. You know, is that okay?
Gross.
Mom, is it okay if he fingers me?
Mom, could you make sure to sit between us on the couch? I just don't want any temptation.
Yeah.
I think that they probably get chaperones for their dates.
Oh, probably Areola. Yeah. Drives them everywhere. She's their Uber.
You know, she'd be a great chaperone. She'd be like, stop it. Get apart. You know?
No, she would not.
You think
she'd
go on
like,
dates.
Get together.
Go on dates. Go on dates. Kiss. I want to see you kiss.
I want to see you guys make out. I want to see you lick her butt.
She is probably the kind of kid that's like watching the scene over and over again where like they kiss in Little Mermaid or something.
For sure. Oh, wow, guys, this has been so much fun. And if you had fun, go check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/sisterwivestalk. It's called Shit Talk with Ace and Caitlin. You can follow us on Instagram, where I'm not very good about updating, at Shy Talk Pod. It's supposed to be Shit Talk, but we don't have the 2 T's. Go leave us a 5-star review. If you ever want to see any of the video footage, go on YouTube. And if you just want to play the episode a million times over, we're not going to be upset about that.
No, we don't care.
No, we'll be like, that's cool. You know,
that's cool.
If you want to talk shit about us, just please, again, make sure that we never find it, you know? And again, thank you to the woman who said the 3 minutes fingering. So I'm like, that's honestly a good ad for the show.
It is good. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you. And thank you to everyone else who said that we were creeps. All right, guys, listen, have a beautiful day. Go out and just, live your best life and make sure.
Go on dates.
And make sure that, you never end up with someone like Grandpa Wynn or Kody Brown.
Also, wear deodorant. Thanks, Kody Brown.
Thank you very much. Splish splash. We're all trash.
Goodbye.